So here we're in Blender, and this is an installation guide of our add-on. So the first thing that you need to do is you go to the Gumroad page from the link in the description, and you download the add-on, which presents as a zip file. You do not need to open that zip file. Instead, within Blender, you go to Edit, Preference, and there will be an add-on page, and there is a install button, and you hit this install button, then you will find the link to whatever places, and you just search for the file that you just download, and let's install this add-on. Then it will show up this node, Bradley's GeoNode presets, and let's enable that. You will find all these kind of different preference settings. It's just different links that you can go to my YouTube channel, you can go to my Discord for question or discussion or contribution, and you can go to GitHub link, which stores all these kind of Blender file and potentially menus and so on. Okay. There's also settings which can open the folder for a presets file. We will discuss this in details, but this debugging and experimental, you do not need to worry too much about that. There is also a force update button. You do not need to hit that most of the time because these presets will auto update the presets. So there are only minimal or extreme case that you really need to hit this button. Okay. So after you enable this add-on, let's just quit this entire preference. So now if you go to geometry nodes and you add geometry nodes, you will find that there is actually no presets within this drop-down list because the presets will only be really working after you quit this file. So you don't need to save anything, you just quit. Okay, so let's just don't save. So last time after I quit, I didn't do anything. I just reopened this Blender file, okay, the same Blender file. However, if you open these geometry nodes, okay, and you add a node tree, within this drop-down list, you will find that there are many other node groups present. And within this here, you can see there is a chain icon, which is the same as the one that you go to file and the link. So it's not appending, but it's linking the Blender file. Okay. Basically, what this add-on does is that it downloads the Blender file from GitHub page and it links these files so that you can use them. The benefit of this kind of linkage is that these group nodes are not being readily included with your current file. So if you go to Blender file and you can just scroll down, you can see there is a node group and there is only one geometry node. It does not include all these kind of drop-down node groups unless you try to localize them or other things. Okay. And however, you can just use these node groups as if they are just in your local file. Okay. Another benefit of a node linking with this kind of a chain box is that in case I am updating or bug fix all these kind of node groups, then these changes will be updated to your old file that use all this kind of node group as well. Okay, with the help of this add-on, you do not need to go to GitHub or Gumroad every time because it will just auto detect the updates and auto download and update all these kind of node groups with node links and so on. Okay, just to know that the triggering of all this kind of update depends on opening or closing all these kind of Blender file. Okay. Also to know that as long as your fellows, your clients, or your friends having the same add-on being activated, then you can share all this kind of node tree which uses all this kind of node group without any problem. Okay. We've also considered many other different scenarios. Basically, we try to cover as many different possibilities as possible so that you won't have any problem working with this add-on or these presets. Okay. If you still find any kind of bugs or problems, or you have some suggestions, please contact us on the social link that we provided on this preference. So again, within this edit preference add-on page, you just search my add-on, and there are social links that you can find us on YouTube, Discord, and GitHub. It will be best if we discuss everything on Discord, but other options are also possible. Okay. So recently, I'm also considering making menus for each of these kind of node groups. However, I am very busy and I do not have time. If you're willing to contribute some of efforts about this, then please contact us on the social links mentioned earlier as well. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this add-on and preset library. So I hope you see you next time. Bye bye.